I'm Sharon Kyle, bringing you a deep dive into a story that's shaking California and the rest of the nation. Today, we're examining the power, precedent, and politics of deploying the National Guard through two lenses: what happened in Los Angeles in 1992 and again in 2025, and what didn't happen on January 6, 2021, as the Capitol came under siege. Let's rewind to 1992. The acquittal of 4 LAPD officers in the brutal beating of Rodney King set off days of unrest, protests, and destruction across Los Angeles. In response, California Governor Pete Wilson and LA Mayor Tom Bradley requested federal assistance. President George H.W. Bush answered that call by invoking the Insurrection Act. On May 1st, 1992, Bush signed Executive Order 12804, invoking the Insurrection Act, which allowed him to override state control. This made it legally possible to federalize the California National Guard under Title 10 of the U.S. Code. Troops, including Army and Marine personnel, were deployed under what became known as Joint Task Force Los Angeles to restore order. But restraint was key. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Colin Powell, deeply opposed the use of lethal force against American civilians. His council shaped the mission. Civil law enforcement took priority, and federal troops were a last resort. Fast forward to 2020, Trump's decision to deploy the Guard came not in response to a request, but in defiance of state and city leadership. The unrest was sparked by aggressive ICE raids and mass detentions, prompting protests across Los Angeles. Governor Gavin Newsom called the deployment purposely inflammatory. Mayor Karen Bass of Los Angeles insisted the city had the situation under control. Yet Trump, invoking Title 10, federalized the National Guard anyway, citing a need to restore order. Unlike 1992, this action lacked consensus, legal harmony, or moral clarity. It signaled a deepening rift between the federal executive and local autonomy. Now let's turn to a very different moment,